An IV bag contains 10 units of Pitocin in 1,000 milliliters of solution. If a patient's IV is set at 125 milliliters an hour, how many units of Pitocin will the patient receive each hour? In this problem, there are really three labels. There are the units of Pitocin, there are the milliliters of solution, and there is the element of time, which is mentioned in hours. Of these three, two of them need to be used in the proportion, and the other one remains constant. So I have 10 units, I have 1,000 milliliters. I'm asked that if the patient gets 125 milliliters per hour, how many units per hour? So the rate in milliliters per hour is to be converted to a rate in units per hour. Both rates are per 1 hour. So the 1 hour is not going to vary, and that is constant throughout the problem. Truly, this is a dosing problem. In dosing problems, if I'm going to use the proportion method, I'll start with what is available. And in this case, there are 10 units available in 1,000 milliliters. And this gives me the first fraction. And so in a proportion, I have to have equal fractions. And this problem asks me how many units. So this is where my x is. And my answer is going to be in units. And it tells me 125 milliliters. And we said that the hour stays constant, so it doesn't need to be a part of the problem. If I wanted to put it in, I could. So this was milliliters per hour, and this is units each hour, which is also a per hour. As we have talked about before, when the labels match, they cancel. And so the per hour cancels in this fraction. My two fractions are equal in their setup, equal in their labels, and I'm ready to solve. I multiply on the first diagonal, 1,250. Multiply on my second diagonal, equals 1,000x. Divide both sides by 1,000, and I'm using the inverse because it is an equation. And I get x is equal to 1.25 units, and that would be each hour. In a problem where there are three different labels, such as this one, where there is units, milliliters, and hours, look for the item that remains constant. The item that remains constant will not be part of your proportion.